The wind carried her name that night.
Anna.
Anna stopped mid-step, her flashlight trembling in her hand. She stood at the edge of the dense forest that bordered her family's rural property. It wasn't unusual for the wind to play tricks, but this wasn't the wind. This was a voice, soft, pleading, and unmistakably human. Her younger brother Ben had gone missing just hours earlier. Search parties combed the area, but Anna couldn't shake the feeling that something was pulling her here, to the woods they were always warned to avoid. Anna, please. The voice was closer now, more distinct. It was Ben, or at least it sounded like him. Ben! She called out, fear mingling with hope. She plunged into the trees, the beam of her flashlight cutting through the darkness. The woods were unnaturally quiet, the usual chirping of crickets and rustling of leaves eerily absent. The further Anna went, the more the air thickened, heavy with a scent she couldn't place, something metallic and decayed. The voice continued to call her, weaving through the trees like a ghost. Anna, I need you. Her heart raced as she stumbled upon a clearing. At its center was an old well, its stones crumbling with age. She remembered the stories her grandmother used to tell about how the well was cursed, a portal to something ancient and hungry. But those were just stories, weren't they? Anna, help me. The cry came from the well. She rushed to its edge, peering into the blackness. Ben, are you down there? Silence. Then a faint choked sob. Hold on, I'll get help. Anna turned to leave, but the sobbing turned to a scream, raw, guttural, and filled with terror. No, don't leave me. Against her better judgment, Anna grabbed the old rope tied to the well's edge. Testing its strength, she began her descent. The deeper she went, the colder the air became. The walls of the well were slick, and the smell intensified, making her gag. Ben? She called, her voice echoing. I'm here, he whispered, his voice just below her. She reached the bottom and found herself standing in a narrow tunnel. The walls pulsed faintly, as if alive. Anna's flashlight flickered, its beam barely illuminating the path ahead. Ben, where are you? Keep coming, the voice urged. Anna moved forward, her steps hesitant. The tunnel twisted and turned, the air growing heavier with each step. Finally, she saw him. Ben, sitting with his back to her, his shoulders hunched. Ben! She ran to him, dropping to her knees. I'm here. Let's get out of here. He turned slowly, and Anna's blood turned to ice. It was Ben's face, but wrong. His eyes were sunken, his skin pale and stretched, his mouth twisted into a grin too wide for his face. Why did you come, Anna? He asked, his voice overlapping with something deeper, more sinister. She scrambled backward, her flashlight shaking as it illuminated the thing behind him. A towering, shadowy figure with tendrils that seemed to stretch into the walls of the tunnel. Its presence was suffocating, its form shifting like smoke. You shouldn't have followed, it hissed, its many voices echoing in the confined space. Anna turned to run, but the tunnel twisted around her, closing in like a living thing. The flashlight flickered and died, plunging her into darkness. Anna, the voices whispered, surrounding her. You belong to us now. She screamed, her voice lost in the cacophony of whispers. The search party found Anna's flashlight at the edge of the woods the next morning. They never found her, but on quiet nights, when the wind blows just right, you can still hear her name. Anna.
Anna.